I'll tell you what, I'm going to conclude that these, are you going to challenge all three of these or just the one?
I'll let this one go by. This one here, I don't know.
So what's
This one here? I'm not sure. This one looks like they're more on a consistent basis.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna determine that these challenges are automatic or frivolous, so I'm gonna count them.
Okay.
And if you want to deal with them, you can take my determination to court here.
I'm not taking it to court.
I'm gonna count that for Coleman also.
We'll withdraw the
Questions about
challenge.
that? Okay.
Welcome back. This is Noah Kunin for The Uptake. What you just saw was a bit of what occurred all over the state of Minnesota today, as the Senate recount between Al Franken and Senator Norm Coleman began. Albeit, this situation was a bit more tense than most. Coleman campaign representative Bob Murray challenged 2 ballots for Al Franken. Ramsey County Elections Director Joe Mansky declared the challenges frivolous and accepted the ballots for Al Franken. Franken's campaign had challenged 1 ballot for Coleman. Mansky held that ballot for Coleman, and Franken's representative withdrew the challenge in deference. To explain the tense situation, we need to go back to earlier in the day.
That is a legitimate issue for an election contest. We don't take that up as part of an administrative recount.
Okay.
All we're doing in the recount is counting the ballots, determining how many votes Franken got and how many votes Coleman got, period.
Correct.
That's all we can do.
The piles of 25. Once you're out of here, they're not recounted. Somebody, let's say you accidentally, I'm not saying anybody did anything, they made a mistake.
Right.
It could go either side. I'm not because Coleman or Franken. Now you got a stack and it says there's only 24 in this and 24 in this, and you got some left over. There's 8. There shouldn't be 8. It should only be 3. So you've got assuming that there's 25. There's no way of verifying unless you go back and count everyone again. We do not know how many came in. We don't know how many we started out with. There's no records.
Sure there is. Right here.
No, okay, no. So then how many total?
These numbers is what we're working with. Those are the number of votes for Coleman
In this
and the number
particular,
of votes for Franken.
is this particular box that we came out with, is this what this is? That's what I was trying to ask at the beginning.
And when they're done,
Is this for what we've got in the one we're doing right now?
that is the citywide number?
No, we don't have them. We don't broke them down by our little area that we're doing.
These are the individual precinct totals. When you're at
You're
one,
not answering the question. What I'm saying is you should have something. If I'm doing the precinct, I should know how many total that there is.
It's right here.
But where's the total?
Here's the total for Coleman. Here's the total for Franken for each one of the precincts.
Okay, which one are we doing now at the table? I'm just trying to understand because I'm not trying to be a pain.
Sure you are, but that's okay.
I'm trying to understand because
but this all remember. I think you're confusing the issues here. In an administrative recount, all we are attempting to do. Why don't you let me finish? In an administrative recount, all we are attempting to do is determine how many votes were for Franken, how many for Coleman. Period.
That I understand.
Period. Any other issue is the province of an election contest